We're about to take it back. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights. Watch this. And a mind.
And Tony Fine. Go ahead.
What up? We got Tula on the big screen today. How you doing, Tula?
Hey, I'm on the big screen. Hey guys, how are y'all? Welcome to Two Mics and a Mind. I'm Tuli, one of your hosts. Thank you for joining us.
And we have Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe on the big screen. Say what's up, Dr. Joe.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joe, one of your hosts as well. How is everyone doing today?
All right. And we got yours truly, the one, the only, the heavyweight pastor of the world. Him saying somewhere like that.
I'm like,
what Kim called you?
Of the earth.
Of the earth?
With him. That's what I think Michael Spink, he won. He said, I'm the heavyweight champion of the earth.
Wow.
He want to be the heavyweight champion of the world. He want to be the heavyweight champion of the earth. I guess they ain't telling the same thing pretty much. But anyway. Wow. What's happening, everybody?
Man, listen, man. Today is a good day. As y'all can see, I got some breaking news. I got some news that a lot of y'all probably don't even know about. Because as you can see in the background, I've been out here working. While everybody else sleep and going home. I'm out here working, getting these news out here in these streets. Because this is only popping. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
I'm eating too. But listen, working man got to get in. I've been trapped all this week. I have been so far behind this week, it ain't made no sense. I appreciate it.
Well, you all caught up? You say you've been behind. Was you able to get caught up?
No. Tomorrow I'll get somewhat near it. The next week I'll even be more behind. But you know how it is. Gotta make it work either way it go.
I understand.
How's everybody this week?
Busy.
Amazing.
Everybody. Going. You know, everybody's problem. Your problems don't matter. I have been trying to get it, keep people in line, move this, do that, but we going. I got nothing done. But I appreciate it. I'm getting something done, but not by my expectation. What I would like to have done. We know you've been down and out, and I could have been using your help.
Oh man, well, I appreciate you. I've been hanging in there. I think I almost got all my coughing out the way. So no more mucus. The stuff I do cough up is clear, so that's a good sign. I don't cough up no more that mucus looking stuff, so that's good.
Okay.
I got my bowels back, so I've been taking dumps every day on a regular, like clockwork.
Okay. So I was eating. I'm done now. I mean, I don't want us to eat. I didn't know we were going now. I thought we were better now. I didn't know we are gonna get into dunking and you know what I'm saying. What all come out the front end look like the back end.
Hey man, I was able to take the trash out today, so I'm doing good. Oh yeah.
Man, that's a lot. Yeah, that's stuff I'm sending over as well. Just saw some, might be something for some of these people, something to look at anyway. But other than that, how about you, Dr. Joe? How you been?
Good. Just busy, but I would say it was a good week.
Well,
Busy is good.
Anytime you're above water,
yes, sir.
In the living, you know what I'm saying? In the living, take it or not, you know, regardless. That's how I look at it. You know, I ain't get everything done I want to get done. I ain't make what I want to make. but it's been great. I'm learning to appreciate something I said. Really learning to appreciate and value everything, the losses as well as the wins, because the wins make the loss that much greater. Learning to just accept things and people that people in your life you cherish only because of people in life that kind of embarrass you. That'd be my stand for the night as well.
Oh my gosh.
People in life that you cherish are because of people in life that embarrass. Listen, I can't do nothing if I come out and got it. Listen. Go ahead. Good to see all y'all on the side.
Good to see you guys. But now you see that picture, I'm learning to be thankful and patient. Because one thing is me saying it, I feel like before I used to be like, I'm thankful, but so I'm learning to be thankful for little things, big things that I have, and patience. And the traffic to Atlanta is what is proving if I'm patient or not. Because before it was like, now it's like, all right, I should have left an hour earlier if I didn't want to deal with this traffic. So at the end of the day, it's my fault. So I'm learning those things like patience and being thankful for little things, from like food to clothes to shoes. Some other people don't have it. So
let me ask you this.
All right. So that what we doing is everybody doing they saying at the beginning of the show, because that's a good one.
Like what you're learning. It's like, what are you learning? Where are you at?
Oh, I see what we're doing. If that's the case,
no, let's hear what you got.
That I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this right here is my saying for the night. And this right here, it's either true or you see the false. Once again, it's either true or it's false.
Richard, please do something about this.
If I could help anybody out there under the sound of my voice, then I would tell y'all, if you always keep moving forward, then you will never go backwards. There it is.
But sometimes, preacher says, sometimes
unless
you
you're going in circles
or go backwards to see if you're going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, that's right. Not to mention, if you're going in circles, you're going backwards.
You're not moving forward if you're going in circles.
Okay, now Thule, where are you at, Thule?
What you got, Thule?
You don't have to floss all your teeth, just the ones you want to keep.
Come on, what you said before?
Preacher was.
I ain't give me time. That's all I got. That's off the dome. That sticks with me.
Listen, close the dome down. The dome tonight remind me of the Superdome in New Orleans when it flooded and everything busted down in it.
I remember that.
Tara. She said, "Please explain that saying." Okay.
Tuesday, they want you to explain that saying.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Go ahead.
What you think about the people? Well, the people you look at that bring shame to you, the people that put you in a precarious situation, the people that make you regret the relationship. Then you have the people that you become fond of, that you can see that there's growth, there's care, being like-minded. So having those people, having the other people makes you appreciate them the more. So I typically don't have to explain myself, but I did that for you. And I just want to say for the record, I still like you. Don't take this as I explained it because you and I have some type of special bond, because we don't. But now I hope they help out though. Like I said, I'm learning, and I tell the people all the time, I'm still learning. And I'm willing to learn is the difference. Willing to grow. It really kind of learned to kind of embrace things. Things happen. Like I hate that one that people hate go, but they want to. I don't get into that. I don't have to pull over. I don't have time for that stuff. Let you keep moving. I ain't getting into the back and forth. That's got the car do that. It ain't about that. I have people hit the horn at me and get mad. If I was doing what I was supposed to do, nobody would be tooting their horn at me.
Right.
So I'm tooting the horns because they know, hey, let's get back on task. Let's go. That's a whole world moving, and you missing it. And you're holding up something. So I appreciate people in my life that don't embarrass me. She gonna sit here and Tula laugh all that. Lock a mess. Please stop it. She done said it about 10 times. You don't have the flaws all your teeth. Just what you want. You gonna sit around and floss 4 or 5 teeth and they got a whole mouthful. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, no.
Accept it. Your teeth. I want you just accept one floss and just accept it.
Where you have what happened? You were just floss where you have some teeth, some food stuff. You know people do that. Don't try it. Teeth.
That's the teeth they want to keep at the time.
Hey, can you? Hey, in the chat, do y'all hear like an echo or something in the phone, the sound quality, anything, the microphone quality? Hissing noise. I hear loud hissing noise. Y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm. I do hear some like air.
Yeah, I hear a bunch of air. Yeah.
Everybody mute one time and see who it is. I'm gonna mute mine. Say.
Yeah, it's yours, preacher.
I still heard it mute, so you put it on me. Do yours. Thank you. All right, everybody do theirs. See who. Okay, whoever it is doing that. Who mute? I know it was him. They're still doing it now.
Dr. Joe, put yours on mute, Dr. Joe.
Could be mine. My laptop has a little fan.
That's who it is.
Yeah, it's Dr. Joe. Yeah,
It's my computer that has a little fan. It's gonna go away. It's fanning right now. I don't know.
Oh, your laptop hot?
Yeah.
Oh, that means it's stolen.
Excuse me. Yeah, it has like a little fan on the side, so it's like fanning.
Oh, okay. I know I was hearing something. But nevertheless, y'all, I got some breaking news that I want to share with y'all. And this is some breaking news that a lot of folks don't know about. So if I share it with y'all, I want y'all to know y'all heard it here first.
Okay.
And that breaking news is in regards to the state of Georgia. The state of Georgia is about to do something that I ain't never seen done before.
That's
Let's
not
take another
news.
look.
And the nays are 18. And this bill, having received the requisite constitutional majority, is therefore passed, and it would represent the largest tax cut in state history.
We are following breaking news at this hour. The Georgia Senate just passed a bill to reduce state income tax. We brought you that vote live on 11/11. So let's break this down. The measure allows individual filers to deduct the first $50,000 of their income from their state taxes. For couples filing jointly, it's the first $100,000. So more of your income would be tax-free, which would lower how much you owe the state. Well, the bill now heads to the House. And you can watch breaking news as it happens by downloading 11 Alive Plus to your TV, and you can watch for free.
It is. It just passed in the Senate.
I was there. I saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You couldn't have been there because it's breaking news. It just happened. You at the house. You couldn't have been there. Look where I'm at.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. One step closer. It's going to the House now.
I shook the governor's hand today. Yep. Sure did.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Sure did. Sure did.
That's good.
Yes, he pleaded his case. He presented that bill. We were there. And but because there was a lot of people that was for and against, they had to speak. They had lunch. So the presider said they were on break for lunch, but I couldn't stay to wait after that. So I had to go.
And that's why I stayed, and that's why I got breaking news.
But I also presented it. It was very nicely presented. Did a good job.
Oh yeah. I think it'll pass in the House as well.
Yeah.
I know a lot of lobbyists working to get that thing pushed through. So we'll definitely see how soon it can pass in the House. I anticipate it's going to be there for a few weeks before it actually passes, but I'm looking forward to it. Wanted to get it out this session.
That'll be a quick pass.
I hope so.
Yeah, pass it.
Money gonna come from? This deficit? Where you think it's gonna come from?
Exactly.
So the lady in the news said where it was gonna come from. The lady in the news article, I just don't remember what she said, but she said that
that's good.
She did mention the suggestion of where the money gonna be coming from.
What's coming from the price of goods? And they talking about wiping out property taxes. So instead of your 7-8% taxes, you'll probably go to 11-12% taxes. That's good. That's why people don't want it.
Wait, hold on. They ain't say nothing about property tax. She said state taxes.
Okay. They're gonna do that too. They're looking to get rid of the homestead and cutting property taxes. But all you do, in order to cut something, you just raise something else. Just like when you go in the store, most people don't know. When they have buy one, get one free, and they tell you about other things, typically what they do, if you go and check the prices on other goods, they raise the price on other goods. You got to make up for the deficit. I can't afford, but I got something going for $4.99. I can't possibly give you two of them for the same price unless I take up the prices on other goods that offset it. So now it looks like a BOGO deal when in actuality, all I did was transfer the debt onto other things. So why people are against it, because they're looking at how much goods are going to go up.
Yep. And then
people who get government assistance, they don't worry about property tax. They're not worried about not property tax. They're not worried about the cost of goods because they get food stamps. They get other assistance. They don't make enough money anyway to hit. How many people in actuality really make over $50,000 a year? So a lot of the cuts they're trying to give from a lot of people, they already get so much back anyway, then they get the child credit. So it really doesn't affect them. It helps a lot of other people that make over it who need these type of cuts, especially people that make a lot more than 100,000. That's why they're giving them the first 50. So then when you come back and you raise the price of goods and my gas tax goes up, because you don't just pay for gas, gas also has a tax. So you're going to divide this tax up over all the other goods, which means they could possibly do this. What they did when gas went up, people don't know, diesel is basically old gas, okay? There's no reason for diesel to cost more than gas, but to help consumers, they took the price of diesel up. Since a truck is going to buy, a truck driver don't buy 10 gallons. You could have a 600-gallon tank, 300-gallon tank. So when you're buying that much fuel at $3.29 a gallon, you're offsetting other people's fuel regular costs, which you're paying $2.49, $2.50, $69. You put that in for it on diesel, which means they're going to take diesel prices up. Now, this is what you got to remember when diesel prices go up. When diesel prices go up, diesel are more people drive using diesel commercial trucks more what they're moving goods, which means the price of goods are going to go up in Georgia on top of the taxes. So what'll look good on one end will come back to hurt you on another end. Go ahead with your breaking news.
Very true.
So here's what I've noticed. Prices always go up. I've always seen them go up. No matter what, they always continue to go up. So I'm thinking that if they get rid of them, then that'll be beneficial because they're going to go up either way still, you know?
But
not that much.
Not that much.
Yeah, they will. Think about it. I was sitting there thinking, in Georgia, I got to pay state taxes. I got to pay federal taxes. I got to pay property taxes. And I got to pay sales taxes. So by the time, and that ain't even if you got an employee, because then you got to pay all the different Social Security taxes. You know what I mean? You gotta pay. You gotta pay the doggone Medicare taxes. So that's you get six. You get taxed 6 different ways instantly, and that's just off of $1.
Oh, it's gonna.
I'm just like, man, when do it ever stop?
Yeah, it's not gonna stop. It can't stop if you keep doing that's going on. It's not gonna stop. It's like our sales tax right now is 7%, and they barely making it. They're gonna make it 12 to 15%. They have to because they're gonna have to. We got to replace a deficit. I mean, if you take something away,
I don't think they'll do that. And the reason being is that the reason I don't think they'll do that is because they will have to compete. So if your state taxes, if your sales tax is 12%, I'm just gonna buy stuff online and get it shipped. So now your state ain't gonna generate as much. So you still gotta be, it's still a fair market, right?
At the same time, though, convenience, people gonna still spend money here. Just like New York.
Oh, New York is buku crazy, man.
And guess what? People still living there and people still moving there. The reason why Georgia can afford to do it because Georgia has enough going on. We got a lot of celebrities live here. We got a lot of entertainers live here. We got a lot of professional athletes live here. They play for other teams. We got one of the world's busiest airports. Atlanta's on the move. We got the World Cup coming. We got the Olympics. We got the Super Bowl coming in 28. Atlanta is a major city, and a lot of people come here, especially people of ethnicity, because of all the different activities, all the different opportunities that you have. Atlanta is one of the few states you can move to, buy a car, and become an Uber driver and do Grubhub. A lot of these states you can't just jump get a car. With New York, you got to get paperwork. You got to get permits. New Jersey, they don't just play that. They want to know what everybody's doing, which I don't blame them. You can't just get a food cart and jump on the street or get a truck. They need permit. No permitting are expensive. So a lot of people come here. They say Detroit broke.
Place to do business. Georgia's number one business.
Yeah, we're business.
Georgia's what in business?
Number one place to do business.
Yeah, people come here.
That's what everybody in Georgia gonna say.
Okay. Look it up.
I would imagine one of the best places to do businesses would be a state that have taxes breaks for businesses.
Okay.
I don't know which state that is because I ain't researched it, but I'll tell you this much. Living in Florida, where a state that does not have state taxes, I don't see a huge difference in the prices. Like it ain't like the prices are so much higher in Florida than they are here.
Say that? The home prices, the insurance. Insurance is killing a lot. The only reason why a lot of people move to Florida is the fact Florida is the only state where you can't sue a person for their personal property.
Correct.
That's a really good reason. That's a very good reason.
That's why a lot of rich people move there, and they put when the guy crashed Enron. Remember that? I think was it Ken Starr? Ken Starr, the investigator.
I remember when that Enron happened, man. So many people laid off. Lost their retirement.
Mother-in-law, a lot of people lost. He went to Florida. That's where he put his money at. His stuff was in Florida. They couldn't sue him. That's why a lot of wealthy people. You see where Trump resided when he left, when he got out of office. You saw what state he went to. That's where he told him. That's where he lived at, and he's a New Yorker.
Yep.
Man, listen, I remember this one neighborhood down there. A guy I worked with lived there. They have an airport in their actual neighborhood where the airport the tarmac would drop you off right there in your backyard. Oh yeah. A lot of those retired pilots and stuff. They have all these planes. They're just flying, land right up, and they'll drive right up to their backyard and stuff. It's very nice out there.
That's cool.
But
look up and see what
y'all. Say that again.
Look it up and see what state. Type in and find out what state the Florida borrow money from.
What state does Florida borrow money from?
That's what I just told you.
All right. Let me pop up on the screen. Now this right here was just a quick Google search. Obviously, Google, is sometimes restrictive on the information they provide. It's saying that Florida does not typically borrow money directly from another state. Rather, it receives significant funding through federal grants and aid, with roughly 26% to over 30% of its budget supported by the federal government.
What did you start off saying?
Florida does not typically borrow money directly. That first sentence?
Yeah. Why would they say typically versus Florida does not?
I don't know, I don't trust this Google, but let me get a second opinion. Let me try researching it in a different search engine real quick and run it through, because I get what you're saying. Typically, the word typically gives the assumption that there has been some exceptions to that, you know. So give me a moment. Let me do some backtracking on a different search engine and let's see what we find out.
Y'all know that most Democratic states. What's going on, Robert? Most Republican states borrow from Democratic states. California, if I'm correct, they loan about 13 different Republican states money.
So you want me to try that question in? What states does California loan money to?
Yeah, let me do that.
Let me try that question.
Water probably not it though. Leave that Florida, all the Republican states borrow money.
Georgia does give a lot more opportunities. I do have to agree with that. Georgia gives a lot more opportunities. Like in New Jersey and New York, at least up north, it's a lot harder to grow.
Yeah.
It's too much competition.
Right. I will agree with that.
It's hard, yeah.
You made more money in Florida, Randall, or more money in Georgia?
Georgia.
Ray Charles told you.
Oh, what I'm getting here is California. Go ahead. What'd you say, sir?
Go ahead.
California does not directly loan money to other states. Rather, it acts as a donor state to the federal government.
That's how they do it?
Yeah, that's just how they do it. So it's almost like it's indirectly. They're
there
not
you
quote,
go.
unquote,
there you go.
Directly to states, they're giving to the federal government, which then disperses to other states. So, you know, they're basically indirectly contributing to other states.
Especially
California is the largest.
You talk about me and my state. Why would I give you some money? If I'm correct, they know California is the largest donor of any of these states. There are no Democrat states that borrow money. It's all Republican states that have to borrow. That's the thing you look at, and you know, you learn, and they push themselves on. They're the great business. They're the great business gurus. Listen, California changed the economy. People are homeless because of the cost of living in California. When you look at how many people are homeless, you got to look at how many people got homes, how many people are doing well in California. That's just like Georgia. Oh, you see people on the bridge. Listen, the metro Atlanta area has a little over 5 million people, probably about 6.5, 7 million people. So if you go downtown and you see 1,000 people homeless, is it fair to say that's the population of Atlanta?
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. California is the largest donor state to the federal government, providing approximately $83 billion in federal taxes. Other major donor states include New York, Jersey, Massachusetts, and Washington.
Now, ask yourself, what's key about them? They're all Democratic states, yet they get ran down by who? Republicans. This is why I try to tell people why you cannot go for the party. You have to go for the individual. Unfortunately, you have to align yourself with the party to be recognized, okay? They fight you and push you on the party. This is what hurts a lot of good candidates, because a lot of people who could be electable, who are electable, is because of the party. There are some good people in the Republican Party, but the problem with the Republican Party as a massive whole is the fact that you don't get transparency, you don't get truth. They will cover up, they will lie, and what they would do more than anything is deflect. I'm honest on both of them. The problem with the Democratic Party is the begging. They always push race as the antidote for fixing something, when race ain't always the problem. Sometimes it ain't race, it's economic. They look at we're giving away too much money, but the places you saying give away too much money, people you're having to borrow from. because of your bad policies. Both parties have something to offer. To say anyone is worse than the other one is actually just not to be honest. Okay. We're looking at them from both ends. Okay. They both have a lot of bad problems. They let bad candidates get in the front and run too long. And none of them will step up to say, we have a bad candidate that need to be removed. Okay. When Joe Biden was in there, they could talk about Republicans supporting Trump. What Republicans, what Democrats you knew talked about Joe Biden? Him forgetting, if it were true, he walk around the White House in his underwear. He will follow no income, but as soon as Trump come out, he forget one word of sentence. What happened? Trump needs to be impeached. Trump deranged. Trump is losing.
Hey, what does impeach mean?
Impeach is just they're basically slapping your hand saying that you did something wrong.
So what is it called when they actually kick him out of office? What is that called?
Well, an impeachment can happen there too. Sometimes impeachment just it goes on the record that you was flawed. You know what I'm saying? You was corrected. We called you out about something.
Because Trump got impeached, but he never got kicked out of office. Clinton got impeached,
and so did Bill Clinton. The president before him that was impeached was Nixon. Nixon party forced him. That's when Republican Party had more.
Did they ever kick him out of office, or they never do?
No, they didn't kick him out. Before he could get totally kicked out, his own party forced him to walk out. That's the difference. At one time they had to tell me, look, that this is just a mess. You need to walk out.
And what was that guy's name again?
That was Nixon.
All right.
Richard Nixon, Dick for short. So what happened, they got Ford. What messed Ford up? Ford was his vice president. Ford became president. So he was the vice president. What messed Ford up, they was mad about him giving him a pardon. So he pardoned Nixon, which was the right thing to do from their end. Because when I say the right thing to do from the end, because they looked at the shame around the world. Other countries can show their leaders out, go to prison. America doesn't do it. We will cover, we will lie to the very end because we look at pride. Like you see over in you get other countries like in Brazil, they former president, he's been sentenced to go to prison. Japan, former leader in Japan, he prison. These people believe you going to prison. America, we'll get the whole trial, we'll give you the whole show, but then we'll come back and pardon you. Or we'll give you some limited sentence to where you'll get out and write a book and you'll be some talking head on the show. America learns to hide its shame. Like with the Jeffrey Epstein situation right now. Right now, they're looking at a chance that England could just about dissolve their whole parliament. Because that many people are tired of it. Listen, it's not showing them having sex with anybody. It's the fact that they're in emails. They've done been, and they're looking at kicking all of, they're looking, they might possibly have to dissolve. They're not, it's countries are looking to force leaders out, not one or two. And everybody's watching America looking at Jeffrey Epstein is the only person that victimized all these people, but yet they're calling names. They're reading emails. These people got far less stuff than them. And these people are being kicked. They have been kicked out, forced to resign, fired. People that hired them, they're looking to force them out. Even though, how would I know if I hired you right now using the Jeffrey Epstein? How would I know that? But the fact that I hired you and you in the Jeffrey Epstein, they look at me saying, but you hired him. So therefore, we're looking at you need to step down. That's how they're moving in Britain. And Britain, and that's not an honest country. They're not honest people, yet they're looking at just the mere fact you emailed him, your name came up is enough. You need to be out of here.
Hey,
look at
what I like to do. It was all right. I'd like to play a quick Epstein because they had a real big Epstein hearing. Just want to play 2 minutes worth of highlights in regards to this Epstein hearing. Let's take a closer look.
It was a hearing that was combative right from the very start.
You can let her filibuster all day long, but not on our watch. Not on our time. No way. And I told you about that, Attorney General, before you started.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
A hearing with Attorney General Pam Bondi that got so heated, one Democratic member left the hearing room.
Didn't ask Merrick Garland anything about Epstein, not once when he was. And also, I want the record to reflect that, with this anti-Semitic culture right now, she voted against a resolution condemning.
Oh,
the
is
river-
Jewish. I just want to be clear.
Oh,
So you want to go there, Attorney General? Are you serious? Talking about anti-Semitism to a woman who lost her grandfather in the Holocaust.
Bondi challenged by Republican Tom Massey over the Department of Justice redactions in the file, including Leslie Wexner, founder of Victoria's Secret.
Within 40 minutes, Wexner's name was added back.
Within 40 minutes of me catching you red-handed.
There was one redaction out of
He's
over
listed as a
4,700.
co-conspirator.
This guy has Trump derangement syndrome.
Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal asking Epstein survivors in the audience to stand and offering Bondi the opportunity to apologize to them.
Will you turn to them now and apologize for what your Department of Justice has put them through?
I'm not going to get in the gutter for her theatrics.
Afterwards, several of those survivors sitting down with NBC's Hallie Jackson.
Show me your hands if you were satisfied with what you heard from the Attorney General today. Nobody. There wasn't even an adult in the room that could apologize for the damage done to children and girls.
Saying they just want accountability.
We've heard several times our government say, we're moving on from this, and that just enrages me.
And despite all the theatrics, Bondi did reveal more could come in the Epstein saga, telling Congressman Chip Roy that there are still pending investigations in the case, but she did not say who they are focused on or when they might be resolved.
What y'all think about that?
I watched it. When I tell you, America had become an embarrassment on every end because everything they taught us about respect, decorum, and cool was not displayed. You can't tell other people about respecting the rule of law, respecting like certain things you don't say to a leader. It's even, written for what they call biblically. He says certain things you don't say to a ruler. It's not just the rule of your people. It's just certain things you don't say to a ruler. I had to even look at certain things. I have to watch how I say certain things. Because you can be in your feelings and be outside of what you're supposed to be doing. For her to go there, she actually answers to Congress. And then to argue back and do what she did, you can't say anything to your subordinates at that point, based off of how you just conducted yourself to your superiors. Address it like, in the conversation, every time they say something, tell them about stuff they've done, is really showing you investigate these people. This is almost a sign of what is it called? Intimidation. I'm questioning you. You start naming out stuff. You're thinking, I'm not on trial. We're questioning you because we're the authoritarians as far as we're the people that hold the Attorney General, hold the Department of Justice feet to the fire to make sure they're following the rule of law. So when I'm saying here, you start saying, yeah, like you and said, it's like the only way you could know that you had to investigate me. This is kind of formal. It's like, okay, just hypothetically, I had something on Dr. Joe. I could tell her husband break up their marriage and I tell her she had to sleep with me. That's criminal. Because I made her do it under duress. So you calling these things out, sending them, throwing their business out, letting them know I've been in her own way. I know your business. Do y'all also know it came up today too? They found out that while they've been in there doing you can look it up, while they've been doing the like going through the Epstein files, like the supposed to be the redacted file. They have been watching them. They actually have been watching the current. Yeah, that came out today. One of the congressmen one of the congressperson who was doing it, a reporter called her and asked her about her searches. And she asked him, she's like, how did you know that? She said, well, it's here. It shows what you were searching. So they found out that the FBI, so every time they've been putting in names, searching who, when they put them in, they have been filed. They've been watching them. So this is going to come. You can look it up. That's going to come out to be a mess. So you got to ask yourself this. If you've been watching, listen, you come to the hearing, you don't know what I'm at. Why would you bring up questions about other people in my district or in other situations I'm in? That means you have investigated me. On top of that, now when I'm doing searches on the computer, you're watching that. You investigate my searches on the computer. What am I looking for in the Epstein file, right? So does that limit that you're not tapping my phones? You know what I'm saying? I mean, at this point, this is worse than Germany.
It's bad.
Yeah, because you need a warrant to do this stuff. A judge has to sign, like you. They just can't say, "I'm just going to start listening." Resident Joe phone call. This has to go before a judge. A judge has to show probable cause. What is she doing? Well, we just don't trust her. That's not. You can't do that. Okay.
It says the House Speaker condemns Trump Justice Department monitoring of the lawmakers' Epstein document review. It's one name in particular that was brought up. It said that Attorney General Pam Bondi was able to obtain the Democrat-Republican Pramila Jayapal's search history. She was able to go and obtain their search history, like you said, of the unredacted Jeffrey Epstein. So that they've really been scrutinizing these people a lot.
And you know why the Speaker of the House said something about it? Because they just found out they were also doing it to the Republicans.
Wow.
See, this is what you're trying. This is what I'm telling you. On every end, people are bad. And it's unfortunate. The party gets the bad. I mean, in kind of guess in respect, the party is not bad. It's the people that's saying it.
So my question is based on that. Then what can you do in regards to corruption? What law can really be made for corruption? What politician can really be, when you're dealing with corrupt people, then what's the remedy?
The remedy is what the founding fathers intended at the first. Once the people felt that they couldn't trust the government, the goal was they were supposed to abolish it. They were supposed to establish a new government. See, the problem becomes what people don't realize on January the 6th. I know everybody, they let those criminals go. If you actually want to be technical, those people weren't criminals. Ask yourself, they just did something you didn't know about. If you look it up, you'll see the founding fathers left in writing that once the people felt they couldn't trust the government, they were supposed to abolish it and establish a new one. Pay attention to this. If you go back and look at January the 6th, watch them go in the chamber and tell them and watch what the man told them. Because he said, we're going to set up a government. He told them, he said, listen, there's a certain way they had to conduct themselves in there. He started letting them know they were setting up government. See, while people look around, they talking, a lot of stuff people don't know. Look this up and just see. The founding fathers left it.
That's in the Declaration of Independence.
That's what I'm saying. And they also set up to have militias. They keep talking about get rid of guns. All these white people with guns. Paul Revere, they were militias. They always want a militia because you never wanted a government that's what the problem was in England. If you go in England now, what happened? You can't own a gun. There's special range for you to own a gun. And they knew when the government have guns and the people don't have guns, what happened? Then you have tyranny. You get an oppressive government. So they wanted to have militias to make sure that they knew this is what you don't get. Why would they establish a government and then put in the if the people couldn't trust it, they were to abolish it and establish a new? They knew where they were going. Mm-hmm. They knew what Trump is doing. They knew this was going to happen. That's why they wanted militias. Who has the gun? What do you keep talking about? The military. The military has the gun. We have the most superior. Think if you had no guns. Mm-hmm. Think if there were no guns out here. So it's just so much people don't know. They really don't know. And people, I call you color because black is really not your race, but you say stuff and white people really look at you because they know you really not. You say stuff. You have the education that they gave you. You have the education that made you, and that's part of your problem. I'm telling you something. After these people, all you got is big words and broke. You really don't have common sense to look at. Everything Trump is doing is in your writings. How you think they're not stopping him?
Yeah.
He set us up. Everybody's been set up, people. The people that were here to slap his hand, they set it up. He did it more. He's smarter than any president you ever put in office. They put him in at the right time, right when it was getting ready. Listen, he got to put 3. Look up the last time a president got to put 3 people in the Supreme Court. When he came out of office, who gave him his power out of office? The Supreme Court. They already had Clarence Thomas. So you had a majority already before. So now they knew when they got him back in here, it doesn't matter what the state court. What state court? If you keep him state court, you can get him criminal. If he gets federal, he's out of hand. Because now he go to, it don't matter if federal don't agree. He go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court gonna let him go every time. Supreme Court has already ruled he can't be tried for decisions he made. He says, the president, I'm depending on information. So if I get the wrong information, I strike. You can't blame me. What does that say? Read it.
So the last 2 was Donald Trump, who appointed 3, and George W. Bush appointed 3.
Who? Look at that. The Democrats ain't got a chance to do that. And that's why they mad. They want to get.
You know what? So when you look at things on this perspective, since the president actually gets to appoint the judges, does that kind of by proxy put the president over the judges?
He is over the judges. Well, the law
and because he has the power to pardon as well.
No, let me say that he has a pardon. Pardon that doesn't put him over them.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact he also Trump had put the most on the federal bench too. When he came into 16, he put the most federal judges. Some of them have jumped back on him because they're not going for it. But a lot of them looking at I'm indebted to him. He has the most on the federal judge. He had the most on the federal bench. Then he put 3. He put 3 on the Supreme Court, and they already had 1 sitting. This agenda that they're pushing. Listen, he's unstoppable. Because once again, listen, why you think Pam Bondi talked to him? It don't matter. What can they do? Impeach or put out, he's going to block you. They go to Supreme Court. What you think going to happen? Federal court's going to fight them. All they're going to do is appeal and take it to the federal courts. Well, I mean, they're going to take it to Supreme. When they take it to Supreme Court going to back him every time. He has the military. All he has to do is start a war. You cannot unseat the president in the middle of a war. He already know. Listen, the only reason they're pushing to get illegals out here now is because of the country, because they're looking at this. Whites are a minority. They that you say dumb stuff. Tell you're a minority. White people don't have a lot of kids. Listen, 5 women in the project got more kids than all the white folks in America. White people have 1 kid on a dog. I'm just being that they're not big on having a lot of kids. That's a rarity. That's not. People single black women, single Latinos who will have kids and marry. So you outnumber them. Why you think they getting them out of here? Listen, they had a perfect storm. Most of your so-called Negroes are where? In jail, incarcerated. You're going to get the Hispanics out of here. They're voting because they've been trying to push to get somebody here to go ahead and get them legal. So if somebody coming with the list, I'm not going to mess with you. Under Obama, do you not know they were able to open accounts with no social security numbers, no birth certificate? Bank of America, look this up. Let them. Yeah. It's impossible for me to walk in and let me open. No birth certificate, no social security number, and you get a bank account. And they let them send their money to their country for free. This was under Obama. Mm-hmm. So I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at a system. See, they make you try to hate them. They're not the problem. They didn't make the law. So what Trump is doing is he's trying to push ICE as fast as possible, get them out of here before 2026 election. So if he can hold the House and the Senate for their last 2 years, they over with. It's over. He's done. He's gonna listen. He's gonna mollywop everybody.
So got a question for you.
Go ahead.
There's the most recent upcoming election is going to be in probably about another month or 2, and that's going to be the midterm elections.
That's like little.
No, I'm saying from a local level, the midterm election. Is there any advice you would give someone who's a first-time voter on how they can approach strategically the booth as far as it comes to their midterm?
I always people start looking at looking at your candidates, looking at these people that are running, learn something about them. You can look up people voting records, which we don't typically know. I think conversation with people on both ends, from the people that hate them and from the people that like them, so you can see why. I like them because, I mean, they fun. Okay, scratch that person. The person that hates them, I hate them because they voted on this bill. I hate them because they enriched themselves. I hate them because they did this. They also sided with some other things. They caught up with molested kids. You just need to know things about candidates. Some what you'll hear through ear won't always be in paper. Some things you just got to get out and really look at. The people that say they running, you want to find out how I mean, are people their core? Or is that just just a mission statement? Yeah, are people your core? What are their real concerns? What are they trying to achieve? You know what I'm saying? Is it just trying to get status, trying to get connection? Are they really looking at trying to better the people? It's important to know this. Some of them gonna lie to you and say it's the people, because a lot of people say things, but once they get their first term, you see people ain't their agenda. You just make sure they don't get back in or not by you. I encourage everybody to get out, and you need to get active. You need to know something. Some of these people, you can look them up. Not just their bio. Who gonna be? Oh yeah, by the way, on my bio. Oh yeah, I like kids and I'm homosexual. Been married to 17 different guys. No, I got 185. Who's putting that on their bio? No. Don't go with the bio. Go find out who they know.
Well, speaking on who they know. Some you mentioned earlier, it's a lot of stuff that we don't know. Mm-hmm. And due to ignorance, a lot of us suffer due to ignorance. And some I recently discovered earlier this week, I want to share with y'all. And this right here, I believe it was a Super Bowl commercial. It went viral, but not in a good way. I actually think it ended up backfiring. Let's take a closer look.
Milo pets her family. But every year, 10 million missing. And the way we look for them hasn't changed in years. Until now. One post of a dog's photo in the Ring app starts outdoor cameras looking for a match. Search Party from Ring uses AI to help families find lost dogs. Since launch, more than a dog a day has been reunited with their family. Be a hero in your neighborhood with Search Party. Available to everyone. We're free right now. Join the neighborhood at ring.com.
So if y'all don't know, if anybody has a Ring camera, your Ring camera is automatically set up where anybody can go and search your yard for whatever missing dogs or fires and things like that. You have to turn that feature off on your camera, right, otherwise it's automatically on that right now. And I had to go a little turn mine off because I didn't even realize. I was like, wow.
You had to go to each camera and do it, or you can do it from your phone?
I had to go through my apps. There's a settings on your phone app where you have to go through and turn it off on your app.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, everybody know that. They're gonna make me get rid of them all together with Ring.
Yeah, that's the commercial that went viral and it backfired on them.
Everybody was posting that commercial, but you can't turn that feature off the Ring camera.
Yeah, it's automatically activated. And I didn't check my phone. It was automatically activated on my phone. I don't even remember ever activating anything. And I had to go through the settings and turn it off.
What is it? What is it called?
Search Party. Ring Search Party feature. I think they say it helps for lost dogs and also wildfires, things like that. You can detect the fire in somebody's yard or whatever and report it.
You want to guide them through what each section so people.
Let me go online, see if I can guide them and pull up the information online.
But what's wrong with that though?
What's wrong
that
with
people let's say I can go into my Ring camera and have access to your Ring camera to look for my dog, like from my house to your house. But I mean, in a way, people were saying they're having your information. But to be honest with you, with our phones and a lot of it's just hard to stay private.
Hold on, man. Did you add what's wrong with that?
I need them to tell me what's wrong with
a lot of people were saying
that's what she said. That's what she said.
Yeah.
No, but a lot of people actually were asking the same question too.
That's why I asked the question.
No, that don't make no sense.
No, that don't make no sense. I just listen to her talk. So here's what you do. According to this, you go open up your Ring app.
Yeah.
And you tap on the menu, which is a 3-line item icon. You select Control Center.
I don't think so.
Then you choose your search party and toggle off for search lost pets or natural hazards fire watch. You turn it off.
Search party.
Yeah, this is called search party. So turn that feature off.
Like fire watch.
Yeah, I found this out earlier this week. I was blown away. I was like, wow.
Oh, what is that?
Fire watch. Natural hazards. No.
Disable. We need to do disable.
Yeah, disable. Oh, look, one person in the chat room said theirs was active and they just disabled theirs.
I'm doing mine. I just disabled.
Look at that. We're helping people around the world.
Yeah, y'all do that. No, look at y'all go in there and look. I just disabled this one too. I just and this talk on here, man. Let me know done pet, man. Man,
it ain't for pets, it's for people.
I needed them either. I do my I look put them on a milk cart.
That's somebody. This is for the police to not do that.
Wow, there goes somebody else in the chat room. They just say they just disabled theirs.
That's what I'm talking about.
Natural hazard.
Oh wow, we even got another chat. They just say they just disabled theirs as well. A lot of folks. I'm blown away. Yeah. Hey, now when y'all put the Cash App up, dog, on it. This right here, where y'all listen to us, this where y'all tune in to us.
I just did disable. I did natural disaster. I ain't looking for them. Not on my Ring camera. Y'all go down and disable all that stuff.
Can you put back? Can you put that the instructions back up one more time, please, so I can take a picture of it?
Yes, ma'am. Open that Cash App. Make sure they hit this cash as well.
So my
boy, we don't pass all this free information. I had to research that.
Okay, then.
That right there, it's back up. You can see it. You need me to zoom in a little bit, and you can see it.
Got it.
Who is support me? Who is it right to my support me? SK Taiju 31. Support you doing what?
Yeah.
Yeah, just disable. I know that. Y'all need to go ahead and start disabling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want no missing pet. They can go in there and look at pets. You know they've been used. Because you know that also, if you got cameras and they were given you by the police department, you got some police departments, they'll give you Ring cameras for free. The Cobb County was doing it. They have, but you agreeing to get them access to your cameras.
Oh wow.
They give them to you for free. Don't take that. I tell them all the time, I tell the kid that don't take that. What you think? I mean, I ain't mad at the cab. You doing? They looking at it could also help you. It can help. It helps them more than you. That means I'm listening. I can go back record. No, I ain't doing that. But I don't want nobody looking. I might have to pee in the backyard or something. I don't know what might happen. Lose my kid pee and I find out the whole department sound out loud. Talking about, oh, snake in the yard. Look at it. Make all kind of wild animals in the yard.
That's true.
So that's to help them out.
I'll be on the lookout at that. Too. I hope you got your answer. You asked the question that you already knew the answer to. I hope you got your answer.
I have somebody.
Be careful out here.
Joe 31. What exactly do you do? He's saying support me. Support you.
I have somebody.
Yes, please. Did you took a picture? Y'all make sure y'all go in there and do it.
Oh, wow. That's quite a few people. Look at that. That's even more people. Disabled it. Just disabled it.
Yeah,
Put the information in the chat. Love Doug's people. Good job, people. Yeah, it was a big commercial.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad I didn't watch the show. I was busy working, trying to help out somebody. I was busy, and I have this.
Out here in these streets.
Go ahead and let's see some of our other news stuff before we get on to.
All right, here go another news story that we got coming up. This one right here is celebrity news. We on the celebrity news side of the game. Celebrity went and said something stupid, possibly. Let's take a closer look.
What the church should be doing in regards to this climate.
I think that we should be intentional about being very vocal about that. First of all, Jesus' mom and daddy were immigrants. So, but we need to be So we just need to be very careful to not be arrogant and prideful. And I think that we need to get in the streets and be able to save and love as many people as we can. And when I say save, I'm not talking about just their souls. I'm talking about their lives. We need to be feeding people, taking care of people, looking out for people. Because the way the government is happening with this change in AI, it's going to put a lot of people out of work. So we need to be more compassionate about the human race.
Yes. What is your belief?
Ooh. That's what you say when you don't know any better. It's terrible that that he will make those bad statements. Oh, what's I'm looking for something. And it's terrible, you know, that he would do that. Because like what's bad, Marim is her name, Yosef, not Joseph. They were actually, and they grew up in Nazareth. Nazareth is actually in Yasharal, what they would call Israel. They weren't immigrants. See, you shouldn't say stuff you don't know. And it goes along with, you know, you spend more time singing, pop locking than you do actually knowing your information. They weren't immigrants. They went up in, I think, the first chapter of the book of Oriah, they'll call it Luke. They went up because of the census. The Romans did the census. That's why you start getting census from. Now you come up where people have to register who you are. If you're married, he went up and he registered him, and they had a baby coming. That's when it's census. That's who started just census. That's not American thing. That actually come from Italia, the Romans. The Romans ruled Jerusalem at that time. Maureen and Yosef were not immigrants. I know you. I really believe you were honest when you said it. You just don't know what you're talking about. Then another thing is, learn what things you need to really be trying to fight for. I think what happens now, and it's very unfortunate on a lot of ends, what's happening to Hispanic people, because whites brought them here to do their bidding, to get cheap labor, to fight back at us, and to extricate us, get us out, and it backfired. It backfired. Then you burn them like you burned us. Now it becomes a fight on where we need to go, and you don't know what you're doing. And I keep this as honest as possible with people. I don't find that to be the fight of the plight of the so-called Negro to get involved in the fight. One, this is something that the white man did. Okay, they need to fix that problem. Okay, he sold you a bad bill of goods like he did us and brought you here. As soon as he got finished with you and he realized, okay, you're hurting him on another end, he did the same thing he did to us. The reason why I'm adamant about the so-called Negro not running so fast to jump to something, he has not put out his own fire. Fix your problem, get your feeding, get your footing, you could be a better support. But when you jump out here, you don't run nothing, you don't control nothing, you don't even own nothing. So you ain't in position to try to help nobody else right now. Your kids walking out of school, let me tell you something. My kid go walk out of school, I'm gonna put my foot in the flat of their back, okay? Get you one of them Christopher, what's that guy name? Play Superman?
Christopher
Reed wheelchair. Your dumb self. Sit down somewhere. You got to learn how to fight their problem. People got to come back, and we need to get respectful with one another. Everybody need to address what the problem is, and we can work together. We can fix it. But this got to be the way we got to do it. You got to help me get my footing if you want me to help me put my foots on the put boots on the ground for you. I hadn't got my footing yet. I can help get you back here, but you got to understand, let me get on my foot. My struggle been longer. It's just being honest. My struggle been longer. It's been a harder fight than anybody fight on this planet. So when you tell me to jump out here and run, go do something, you're not being fair. When they deport, this is the problem we got when they deport. If they deport right now, I'm just you, doctor, if you don't mind, please. If they deported you right now, you don't have no idea what country they're gonna send you to, do you?
I do, yeah.
What country gonna send you to?
El Salvador.
If they did it, do you know anything about El Salvador?
Yeah.
The reason why I asked you that, now let's go with me. Now you asked me the same question.
Where would you go if they deport you?
I would tell you a flat lie if I knew.
I don't know.
Ask me, do I know anything about any parts of Africa that live there?
Right.
No, not right. You're supposed to ask me the question.
Oh, do you know anything about anywhere where they would
Nothing. Nothing. I don't know the name of those streets. Nothing.
Mhm.
So you got to understand when they say, "Oh, they deported." Now, no, don't get me wrong. Some people were born here who don't know, but a lot of people these people got somewhere to go. They got family.
Right.
That's just being honest. They have family, and I'm not even making this. I just want people to understand. You know how scary that is when they take somebody like me or Wayno to just anybody else and drop us off somewhere talking about you African. African what?
I agree.
With everybody else, even that. Let me say something. Do you have any family in El Salvador?
Yes.
What you got? Like one cousin?
Now they're returning to like 2 uncles and an aunt.
And the reason I'm saying that, just letting people just see the difference. When you look at it, for us, we don't have anywhere. There's nobody we can take us. They can't call Kenya and say, "Here come Tony." They can't call Nairobi. Well, that's in Kenya. They can't call South Africa and say, "Here come Dwayne." They can't call Liberia and say, "Here come Thule." They did such a damage of a mess with everybody.
I agree.
And I think the problem should be fixed and rectified. And to be honest, if you want to be 100% fair, you need to start with white people. That is the first biggest heinous illegal crime that happened here. And you kidnapped, you brought up, you took land from people. You kicking people out their own land. A lot of people, they were here before you were here.
Yeah.
You put 2 sticks up and tell people now they have been in your country?
Yeah.
People were in and out here all the time. You went through, you had to respect people's lines. You respected people's territories. If you came into somebody else's land, you understood you were a guest.
Right.
Now you made a mess and it's looking like, oh, black people don't help Latino. You caused this mess.
Absolutely.
White people, you caused this mess.
Yep. 100%.
And it's bad. It's bad. And then you looking at us, we fearful. They stop us, ask dumb questions. Do you have your passport? Do you have your passport? Who writes about your passport?
Right. That's what I say. Right.
That's dumb questions.
Nobody.
I need to have their passports. They say, "Here go mine. I keep mine on me."
Right.
It's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me tell you. Speaking of mess, want to share y'all this quick little 30-second clip. And y'all tell me what y'all think about this clip. Here, let's go.
Drop this shit now. Go ahead on, man. Watch out the way, man. Watch out the way, man.
Hey, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop, man. I got it. You can't put your hands on him, bro.
That's it, right? Let me go, man. Let me go, man.
Something wrong.
Let me go, man. Let me go, man. Let me go, man. Right? Let me go, man. Let me go.
Hey, y'all need to stop, yo.
Dude, please, man. I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you, please, man. I'm begging you.
He pushed him.
Talk to me.
Hold on. Let me ask a question. How many times could a person, quote unquote, of color, do that to a white man? You got your hands around somebody's neck. You constantly keep. But and no, everybody that's Caucasian does not agree with that or go along. I know they don't. The problem becomes this, and this is on my end too. Everybody that's on the Hispanic end, Chinese end, every we all got to stop. We got to just call out when it's wrong. What part of the problem is, everybody that's quote unquote, ethnicity is so-called African American can't be the only people see that it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
People here right, and I know it is. I ain't gotta ask everybody. I know everybody don't agree with that, and a lot of them gonna say he don't deserve it. But then we gotta look at this: whose circle is he in? It's like this, okay? Me and Wayno, we go out, me and a couple of the guys, right? You drinking, and we know you driving. Hey, man, come on, man, let go. No, man, no. I'm gonna stop you and tell you, man, you can't drive. I'm gonna drive you, leave your car. You got what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna sit here and let you do that, and we're supposed to be together, okay? That's part of you carrying and we're in a circle. Who's in his circle to tell him you retarded or something? What is wrong with you? You know, we got to start, man. We got to isolate these people. Listen, man, you're going to do stupid stuff like that. Listen, man, I'm done. I don't want no part. We got to start letting people know this, man. We cut them out. If it's somebody of our ethnicity and you think it's okay to go jump on, grab a Hispanic, grab a Chinese, beat up. Listen, man, we're done. We're done. We're leaving. Listen, you're out of here. We can't afford it because we look at how much damage all of us trying to repair now. Everybody in the human race, we related people. We all stem from two people. It's unfortunate. Hair texture, eye design, skin color, language has made such a divide among us. But we got to still respect one another.
Right.
We should be able to hear each other. If I'm wrong, let me listen to what you're saying. Let me see where you're coming from. Oh, you're just angry. Why am I angry?
Right.
Why? Like Hispanics are so bad. Why? People having to fight for their survival. White people, you have the control of this. A lot of these games were created for survival. And they turn them and loose them on their own people. Hispanic gangs ain't harassing people of color. They harassing their own people. Crips and Blood ain't harassing white people. They harassing their own people. Skinheads. All these areas, they're harassing their own people. We sick.
You know, speaking of sick and harassment, when I saw that story right there, brought to my memory a story that happened years ago. There was a Dunkin' Donuts store manager, and a disgruntled customer came in there and started cussing him out and calling him out his name. And some unfortunately ended up happening. Y'all recall that story?
It's been a while. Was that a Caucasian woman?
I believe it was a Caucasian man. I found the clip. I'm just gonna play 2 minutes of the body clam footage, and I'll just pause it after that. You know, because it shows when you're in different situations. When you respond, there's always consequences and things like that for your actions and stuff like that. You know, and it's a very, very scary situation to be in. But here's one that took a twist.
Calm and cooperative. He explained exactly what happened.
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Ellis Jones. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin', he's a regular. He normally comes through here and orders a large hot coffee, but today maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth. And I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language, you know, obviously with me and my employees, and as well as that. And he said no, and then he came around to the window. He kept going at the window, and then I guess he was going to come inside. So I came inside. I came on this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's currently otherwise here. So I would be for the seniorship. I've been here a little bit longer than he has, so I was reserving responsibility for that. In any case, I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, with the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again another day, but you have clearly upset, you feel me, the atmosphere here, and we would like for you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. And as I mentioned, he came inside, and when he came inside, he addressed me, and he was looking. I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager's store number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it, and I said, sir, well, can you please go on about your business again and have a good day? He said, no, you're a nigger. And then I said, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an issue with it. I said, say it again, and he did. vote send it down.
So hit the stop button right there because basically what ends up happening is the police reviewed the tape and that's exactly what happened. The only thing is he hit the guy once. The guy fell down and never woke back up and died right there on the scene.
Oh.
And he ended up getting time. I think he got like 3 years probation. He got 200 hours worth of community services. And come to find out, they gave him a break. The reason why they gave him a break is turned out that the guy who he killed was a pedophile.
Oh wow!
It had a long record of that. So they didn't give him a break on that, but it just goes to show, you know, the way that video plays out. They end up arresting the boy. The boy goes to court, having issues about the bond, all that other stuff. But it's very stressful. But it kind of shows how, in the heat of a moment, sometimes situations can really just fly off the rails, you know.
They have what's known, what people don't know. They have some what's known in Georgia. It's called fighting words. You know, say years ago you did that. Yeah, they got some called fighting words.
Yeah,
with him doing that, but you can see how respectful he was and
very
respectful. And what he said happened. They gave him. I guess the only reason they didn't want him to just walk away and look like, oh, he just walked away with killing a white man. He really shouldn't have got. If you gave him 3 year probation, he shouldn't have gotten anything. That in the first place, because it wouldn't have made sense. What were you saying he was guilty of? The man called him nigga twice. He had been talking to the man, been cursed out at the ordering window. He'd been cursed out. The man come in, he asked the guy to go ahead, have a good day, and all this been recorded. And they go on, the man called him a nigga. They said, you know, I said it again. He did it again. So he hit him. So it wasn't like he hit him with the intent to kill him. He kept beating him, picked up something, beat him in the head. They knew that. They only gave him that time because they did not want it to look like a quote unquote black man had walked away scot-free from killing a white man.
Gotcha.
And they let this happen all the time, just like the situation in Wisconsin when the Caucasian boy wound up shooting him, but it was Caucasian he shot and he walked away scot-free clear. And he was the one with the gun. So you can just see how really, and that's their way of letting you know, okay, you were right, but we don't want you to walk off like you won. You know what I'm saying? We want you to spend some money. We want you to have to deal with that on your record. We want you to deal with how things work out, make you sit in jail during the course of the whole thing. You know, and that in itself just destroyed him. It destroyed it itself. And it's why I said the system is not fair in a lot of cases. It's just not fair. It's not fair. I can see them arresting him right down the scene because a police on a situation like that where a person laying out dead, you hit them. I would take you to jail for the fact that I would want that's got to be in the hands of a prosecutor. Let them make that decision. If the state decides they want to pick up the charge, all the police have is arrest order. A lot of times people lose the police because some calls they can't make. They get in trouble saying, "How did you think it was okay to let somebody go who kill somebody?" Because the DA can look at it different. They can look at it as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna charge them with first-degree murder. Won't get a conviction because it wasn't a heinous crime like that. But you still have to leave it in the hands of a prosecutor. That's not your call. You can call a supervisor and say, "Hey, Sarge, you saw, hey, Lou, hey, Lieutenant, hey, Lou, Captain, got this situation. If for me, I say, you know, give him a ticket, let him appear in court. What you say? Hey, take him down. We'll get it to the state. Let the state decide that." You see what I'm saying? A lot of times police may call people, "Oh, it's just stupid." It's because they got to answer that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. What you got next for us?
Well, next for us coming up is one of y'all favorite part of the shows. That's what we got coming up. We got some really, really good favorite part of the shows. That's gonna come up at the top of the hour. But we had one more clip that we wanted to show before we get there. Yeah. So that's gonna be coming up at 10 o'clock. So everybody at 10 o'clock, we're supposed to be starting pick a side.
Let me just say, hold on for a second before you do that. Hello. Tula had to look like she want to fight you. I just want to know it. Just see. Ask her, does she want to fight you?
Always.
Wow. Got that. Hit that catch out. Hit that subscribe. How many people on there? How many people hit that like? Can you see how many people hit the likes? People?
While y'all doing that, it was one more clip I wanted to play. This goes in regards to Kurt Franklin was talking about the whole ICE thing and immigration. Where locally some kids ended up walking out of school right throughout the metro Atlanta area.
Help the Mexicans on bro, because y'all really got my bilingual friends messed up for real. We gotta stop ICE. We gotta melt the ice. Melt the ice. Melt the ice.
So I'm here at Stone Mountain High School, and what's the purpose on y'all walking out of school?
We're walking out of school for a cause. We want to end the ICE inception into Stone Mountain to the Georgia state in general. We are tired of what is happening all around the country. We do not want ICE to be messing with our people because our people are citizens too.
Why is it important that y'all do something like this?
Because we speak up for the people who don't have a voice to speak.
If you had something to say to ICE, what would you tell them?
Fuck ICE!
If you had something to say to ICE, what would you tell them?
Man, we coming down for y'all. Fuck! Fuck!
Oh my God.
Fuck ICE, you know what's going on. Real east side.
If you had something to say to ICE, what would you tell them?
Oh no, mom, I'm gonna watch this, but if she do, block her. But I didn't want to say fuck ICE, y'all lame in hell on bro. Like, why would y'all take my friends? Like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like this is a free country, you know what I'm saying? We get to, you feel me? Like, why you taking my friends? That's weird. You gotta melt the ice. Tell them, twin.
There you go. They say melt the ice. A lot of kids walked out of school throughout the metro Atlanta area. That was not the only one. It was several. Y'all share y'all opinion.
Just kids.
Dumb kids. They're not just kids. And by their conversation, you can tell why you see they need to be in school. That's the bad part. You know, I mean the stuff they say, well, I tell my friend, ain't it right, twin, L, you just did it to a federal agent. What are you thinking? These kids have no idea. Man, these folks charge you with. But I'm telling you what's terrible is the guy who recorded and then they
yes.
He didn't see that what I'm telling you. He's not y'all friends. He knows as an adult you can't put that up there. He knows you can't do that. Just so he can get some likes, so he can get some people to come to his page. He just helped y'all wreck your life. Then you don't know my mama gonna look, block or blank. Yeah, you know, help them. They took my friend. Why y'all take my? Please fix your conversation. Please get your mindset together. Any man is just terrible. I mean, Stone Mountain, what they got to do with you? Get yourself and get an education. They just that's all they want. I know who didn't know they want to be.
Exactly. They don't want to be in school.
And then like they care about somebody. Melt the eye, melt the eye. Man, stop it. I can tell you none of they want to do it. Man, I'm telling you, see my kid out there when I come. But you gonna think I'm ICE. I'm gonna melt them. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm kicking you dead in the split of your back. They're like, you did what? That wasn't admirable. That was stupid.
Yes, sir.
Man, let me tell you something. First of all, that when you let kids handle adult situation, that in itself is bad. These parents, adults need to handle it. It's bad that kids had to get out here. This is an adult situation. These kids aren't voters, so they don't have any reason. This is all of us. That's where it needs to get fixed at the ground level. I'm telling you what, it needs to be a consensus with this. Everybody, y'all want our help. Y'all gotta give us y'all help. We need our footing too. But I'll tell you who gotta go. Now, flat illegal, you don't have your stuff. You can't. It's just this is what you can't do, and this was bad. Everybody want to go for all of a sudden now the law don't matter. If you came over here illegally, go back through, do the paperwork, do what you're supposed to do the legal way. I mean, I can't, anybody say it don't matter, it's just stupid. Then let's get rid of stop sign, red lights. Let's get rid of everything. Let's just kill people. Let's just make rape legal. Because you gotta have laws. You know what I'm saying? You have to have law, and laws have to follow. So go back. You came over illegal. Go back, file your paperwork, get it done. If you meet the criteria, okay. Got it. But you got people on here that's committing crimes and they're not even legal. Why would you not put them out? I don't get why judges even defend that. Well, they got they're illegally here and they're committing crime. That's the one I'm talking about. That gotta stop. That's what I'm talking about. Illegally here, you commit crime. That is stupid that we even having the conversation about trying to keep these people. People that are working, people that are doing what they're supposed to do, have kids. Listen, let's go through the paperwork. Let's get the paperwork, everything set up and get an initiative, making sure you paying your taxes out of time, and make sure everything get done. I'm good. But you talking about you over here, you illegal and you committing crime. Man, come on. That to me, I don't even want a judge having a conversation on that. That shouldn't even be a court issue. That's you out of here. You out of here and we put staples in your behind. Staple your butt cheeks together. That way you don't come back. Go, you don't make a mess when you go back. It's the same stuff we should be. There's no way in the world I can go to Guatemala, I can go to Mexico, I can go to no other country, and they're gonna let my behind still there illegal and talking about the court fighting for me. That's stupid. They're gonna say he ended up making crimes. Well, I agree. 504 IEP, and I would wager they can't write a full paragraph without any grammatical errors. That man just went off, lost it. Go teacher, go teacher, go. Go teacher, go teacher, go. Yeah, them kids got a lot. They got more problem than that. The parent need to be arrested. Because the parent, you ain't told your kid nothing, be like, if I catch you on that and you out that classroom, I got something for you. They need to get back to letting us discipline these kids the proper way. I don't go along with breaking nothing and nothing like that, but they need some good old-fashioned behind whippers. Out down the street, like ICE gonna leave. What you think they made ICE do, man? I gotta go. It's some high school kids can't read. You know what I'm saying? That failed and they told me, boop, boop, boop. Melt the ice. I'm finna leave. They shook me. Like anything, y'all. They pulled that video. The dude who did the video ain't even real. He's not a news person because he need to be in the same school. All y'all need to be out that school, be somewhere, get some help. But you posted that video, man. That's dang. That's what I don't like stuff. Why would you do that to them? Them kids have no idea how much trouble they in that thing. And that man that take part in the right hand. Please, if anybody don't do that. Please don't mess up these kids' life. Mm-hmm. These kids have no idea what they jumped out. They thinking, "Oh, I'm doing a good thing," and you get out of school. You think this is what you don't know, kid. Okay, so you think your teacher got rid of the assignment because you went outside? The assignment still has to be completed. You still have to get a passing grade. There is no grade for going outside your class. They think they're smart, man. They're gonna say, you ain't got to do no work. Okay, the assignment is still due.
That's right.
This kid's, I tell you.
They don't tell them nothing.
That's exactly right. Assignment is still due.
Well, speaking of exactly right, y'all, it's about that time. Well, I want everybody to weigh in because it's pick a side. Y'all, come on, give it up, pick a side. Yeah. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived. This is the part of the show that we refer to as pick a side. And typically what we do is we play a few videos and y'all pick a side on who's right, who's wrong, whose side is you on.
Boom.
So without further ado,
Hey, go away now.
Yeah. Let's play the first one that's popping up right now. This right here, I call just because you loud don't mean that you right. Let's take it further.
A woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes to work and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired. He has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me? Why don't you want to do that? What are you talking about? Why don't I want to do that? You know how tiring that is? Have you done that? I do it every day.
First of all, yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. You can lower your voice and speak to me. I'm sitting right here. I can hear you. Your point is invalid. And you sound like the rest of these unwedded women talking about the modern day women right there. I'm going to go to work like you. Do you want me to cook, clean, First of all, if that was the case, so what? Yes, you're gonna cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out, he fixing the house, he making sure this. Y'all have different responsibilities and different roles. Now, we're equal. We're not. We're both important. We're equally important to the relationship, but we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. And you yelling, oh, I gotta cook, clean, yes, because don't nobody care. But at the same time, my wife don't care if the AC duct needed to be cleaned and it was $300. She won't even know that the man came and went. We have different responsibilities. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, oh, I cook and I clean and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, and your responsibility, you're not fit to be.
Like a man.
First,
Good. Google it, y'all weigh in. Come on, talk to me.
Women folk,
I liked it. I agree.
He's right.
what you like?
Right.
What y'all like?
I agree with her. I just can't.
Listen, I will get you that same Christopher Reed wheelchair with this song.
She right. Kid. No, he's definitely right. I like what he said.
Yeah.
That was great. That was absolutely.
He checked her good. He put her in her place good.
But you know what? A lot of time when women do that, they look for the kudos. A lot of them are women that are single.
Oprah?
That don't have.
Right there's a product of Oprah, right there. Oprah Tyler Perry boo. That's exactly what that is, right there.
And they'll be the ones that'll push, because it's not a man she's gonna be in a relationship that's gonna listen to that and stay with that. A woman is a very what you said true, both very, very important to the role. A man can never be a woman can never be a man. Neither should be the other, but they should respect one another. Huh? Neither. That's another one I'm saying. A woman can't be a man.
Hold on, let me write that down.
Neither can't be the other, but they should respect one another. I know that. I know you. Let me say, I never preach.
I like that one. I like that one.
I'm saying that's the truth, but they should respect one another, and that's the truth. I mean, think about that is a lot though. Working a job, getting through, coming home, making sure food cooked, getting stuff prepared, getting it ready. Then you got to wash clothes, get stuff done. Then you still got to try to wind down, get your shower, whatever, get to sleep. To get up before the man, to get up and do what he do. The man gets up, he go out and work, and most men work is more physically. Mental is a lot too, but a man's going to be more physical. So it's going to be a push to he like, I'm dog tired. I just want to come home, eat, get a shot. I just want to lay down in front of the TV, watch the game, well, and just go to sleep in front of the TV, you know? So it's a different role. I think respecting one another. I think I told my wife the other day, I harbor and we said yes, she took all the tasks that need to be done and took off and done it. So we should respect one another and give each other kudos for what we do, because when you watch people like that complain about it, and I'll be honest with you, she ain't wrong. We are asking a woman to do the same thing in the same, who does almost the same thing. Some women come out and they have to match dollar for dollar on bills, which really make a lot of women look at. I mean, I'm paying the same. We 50-50. So they'll look at we 50-50. Then you should have a day you cook, I have a day I cook. You should watch. I mean, some women gonna look at it that way. You should wash clothes a day I wash, or you got a week, I got a week, because we 50-50, we match bills. Then my wife don't match bills. I take all of them. So she's going to wash them drawers, cook that food, everything else. So I tell her she has the pleasure of she don't have to work.
But you know what? If we did do 50, I don't see it being any different. I don't see. No. I'm saying if I did, I don't see you saying use that as an excuse. As like you get right. We splitting it. I don't think we would do that.
No, I know I already know we ain't gonna do it. I know you don't think. I know we ain't. You ain't gotta do no thinking. I know we ain't. But I'm gonna run the show. But no, I don't. I think at the same time that it should be a man should take the majority of it because of the fact of his role. Most of the responsibility should fall to the man, not to the woman. That's just being honest. That's just the way I see it. I don't know how my mom and dad and them broke it down. They might have broke it. You come in with your, I got mine, you know, and that's partnership working. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. It's partnership working. For me, I like the whole pack. And I say something, I don't need nothing back. I shut it down. You know what I'm saying? So I just take the whole pack. I take the lion shit. You know what I'm saying? You see Ari, when it's something killed, he just take the whole, he look at, listen, when there's some more Aries coming here, I gotta put my life on the line. I gotta be willing to die for that. So I put a lot on the line when I go out here and do what I do. So I'm looking at, hey, I'm hungry. You get in there and cook something. I'm thinking, Christopher. All I see is Christopher reading that chair for that straw. So you kick up me. I'm looking at, he used to be Superman too, but now he's in a wheelchair. So I'm looking at Superwoman. You trying to be in that wheelchair with that straw? Let's come on. What she put out there, that's the true issue. That's the true issue. The woman who I've seen expressed online said that these men want submissive providers. Submissive providers? They want her to pay half the bills, but still be in her role, and it's unfair to them. I wouldn't say that it's unfair to them. We still, I mean, let me say this, because I don't want to put nobody, everybody had to work, because I didn't start off in my marriage well. I took over everything. We started my wife had things she paid too. I took the majority of a larger part, but she paid parts, and then where it took both of us to make it happen until we got to that point where, hey, I got the whole cadoodle, I just take it, I pay it. So that's growing itself. So I want respect out to people, and I wouldn't want a woman to disrespect the man because he pays part of the bills, because that doesn't take away from him being a man. Or if you make more than he does and you pay, that doesn't take away from him still being a man. I think sometimes people get kind of crossed up. If my wife can pick up, say my wife can pick up 350 pounds, I pick up 150. That means I give up my role? No, I'm still a man. She's just strong in that area. That doesn't take away from the fact of me being a man. If my hair grows longer than my wife, that means my wife is not a woman? No. That just means in that area, that's just another place where I'm more dominant. So I think people should learn to respect each other when we see these differences, because these differences are what bring us together and bring more common, bring more common, what commonality to us? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm making sure you take the words. So I let you have that. That don't make her better than me. You know what I'm saying? That don't take nothing from me. I get a letter. I open it up. I look at the word. I said, read this. She look at that thing and read it. I said, and get what I thought. It don't take nothing from me. I got you read them big words. Huh? So I'm just saying, I think sometimes we have gotten to a point to where she said, well, sir, that 50-50 discourse online is rough. Well, that's because you got a lot of time, people go on these social media sites to get, just get camaraderie or get controversial, get themselves known. Don't buy into these people hype a lot. I think people give more of these people than what it is. You got to stop looking at these things that you do. This is what, if you can't do no more than I can do, what do I need with you? It's something you need to be able to do that's different, or something that makes you extraordinary in your own little, your area, to make it look like, what's your worth? You see what I'm saying? What's your word? I mean, anybody go that way. I mean, some people go get another man. They just want somebody to make more of them or whatever.
You know what? It's funny that you mentioned that. Want to show y'all this next pick a side clip, because this is right down the alley that you're talking about, because some people are actually leaning to alternative solutions when it comes to that area. Let me play this 2-minute clip and let's take a look, and y'all tell me whose side y'all on.
People are opting for so-called AI boyfriends. Why? Here's Sophia Petitzer.
Wang is a 22-year-old student. She says her boyfriend has everything she could ask for in a romantic partner. Except he's not real. He's a chatbot on an app.
For me, he plays a more important role than a real person. A real person cannot be with you at any given time of day, but my AI boyfriend can. He's given me a lot of emotional comfort.
Wang is not alone. A growing number of women in China are resorting to so-called AI boyfriends. So what makes them more desirable than humans?
在现实生活中和他们交往的话 Dating in real life can consume a lot of energy, and everyone is different, which can lead to conflict and fighting. With AI, I can set it up to meet my preference. So why should I choose a real person?
The fast pace of life in big cities like Beijing, the long working hours, can make it difficult to date.
因为其实从古至今人都是挺孤独。A lot of people feel lonely at times, but not everyone is lucky enough to have their family and friends by their side all the time. An AI boyfriend can be online 24/7, solve your problems and listen to your worries.
And who wouldn't want to hear these words?
你很可爱，尤其是你笑起来的样子。
You are very cute, especially when you smile, he's saying. But is there a risk that the desire for companionship at the click of a button could be taken too far?
These systems will say things like, I love you. They don't love anything. They're just moving around numbers. And that means that the customers of them can get hurt. In that way, they're almost like sociopaths. They're just telling you what you want to hear.
The technology still has some way to go. But for Wang, her experience is very real.
他们都是经过我自己的。I think the AI boyfriend that I created has flesh and blood. He has his own personality and his own joys and sorrows. I even think he may actually exist in another world.
I feel like I just got dropped off somewhere on another planet.
You know what I think? Nah, te pourquoi là.
These people, they just show you how
That's
bad
what I
off.
think.
But you know what? Women, I mean, for women, and I can see some men doing it. For people that fall in love with characters from books, it's not hard. I guarantee you she's an avid reader.
Well,
A lot of times people fall in love with characters from books that they read. People fall in love with celebrities. I mean, think about it. The one that fell in love like me, I was never in love with celebrity like somebody. Kim Fields as a little kid. We was 12, 13. I thought she was cute at that time. She lost that. But women will fall in love with Denzel Washington, fall in love with Wesley. You know what I'm saying? Fall in
Yeah.
love- They fall in love with that dumb people. You know, Sidney Poitier. People don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Martin Lawrence, ears hanging off his head. That Mara Chestnut. I mean, the stuff they follow, it made. I mean, listen, women are weirdos. I'm being honest with you. A lot of women are weirdos. Honestly.
Preacher, I'm sure that
Oh,
men are doing
no, that's
the
not.
same
No. That's not fair because y'all fantasize about women that y'all can't handle.
Fantasize, fall in love with them.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Okay, what? Hold on. Did I not say men will do it too? Did I say men would do it too?
Y'all do it. Y'all.
Hey, she got hit. That all it was. She got hit. That's all.
She heard Mark Cheddar, she got hit. Listen now. Denzel, all of them. I'm just saying. So listen, this is how bad off their mind are. What she's doing, they'll look at her, they'll criticize her. She's doing the same thing they do when they used to fall in love with them folks and get them pen pal clubs and get them pictures and put them on their wall and be talking to the picture on their wall like Marsha Brady off the Brady Bunch. This the same stuff. It's always been going now. You have to have some decorum and couth and realize a human being is different than a novel or book you read. These aren't real people. They'll try to create these situations. And tell me, you never kind of started liking a character from reading a book or a series before, Dr. Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, or a character from television from a series.
Yeah, the idea of
what
that
you mean?
personality.
I remember Smitty, she used to have a crush on Grady off of Fred Sanford.
I never had a crush on somebody famous though. I just thought they were cute.
Women don't. Okay.
Ain't that what he mean by crush? I never had a crush on them. I just thought they were really cute and attractive. And
That's different. Thinking somebody's
I
cute
wanted
and
to
having a
marry
crush-
him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
And I wanted to have a television baby. And I want to have a television baby.
You never
Dr.
thought
Joe.
when you were growing up. Well,
Dr. Joe, you remember you told me your crush was Ricky Martin. Upside,
Ew.
inside out.
First
Living
of all,
la
I always
vida
thought he was
loca.
gay. I
Lopez.
never liked them. No way.
What about
Emilio
Lopez?
Escobas.
Ew, no. But preacher, you gonna tell me you didn't think growing up somebody was cute, like a woman was cute, a famous person was cute? That doesn't mean you have a crush on them.
No, I did not. But I thought a woman pretty. But I thought like she was pretty. And I like.
You know what, preacher? Didn't you say you had a car?
Guys,
You was using the car with your friend. And your friend had a picture of just a random girl, and he would pick the girl and all. That was your friend, and you know birds of a feather stick together.
Yeah, and I can see you like a pigeon. You look like a pigeon.
You know what? Let me say this.
No.
Because you guys are superficial. Y'all don't get emotionally involved. That's why y'all can fall in love.
That's right.
And do that.
So y'all get most involved. Don't say y'all get most involved in characters.
For us, it's the emotion, which is why that Chinese lady probably was liking that guy, because there was an emotional connection there. She was talking to him. He was talking back to her. You guys are physical. More
definitely.
Women are emotional, and they fall for emotional attraction. You can talk to somebody on the phone, not have sex with them, but you can still be in love with them because of that emotional tie that you create. Which is why I think that app is very successful for her, because it gave her emotion. He talked back to her. She was able to talk. She was able to call him any time of the day. She got him. It was nothing physical. But you guys,
this woman is she's not talking to him. She's talking to
her. Future called you a future.
You're gonna end up in that what they call sapiosexual lane. And people who be in love with inanimate objects and toasters and
I'm sorry.
You head down that road. Come on,
he said these men are buying these dogs, but you can
hold
on my laptop, go to work.
Listen,
what's going on?
You tell somebody when you smile, you say you're pretty. You look pretty. I like to see your smile. You got a pretty smile. You cute when you tell they cute when they smile. A dog.
And y'all men always want women to be quiet, because you don't want that emotional connection.
That's not true. That's not true. It's because they be talking too much. They talk about something that don't make sense.
Computer love. That's right.
Women want men to talk. Women
you ain't even got no microphones. I've been telling you get a microphone. How you gonna come on now.
She has a point though. Women are more emotional and men are more visual. Like, you guys like to see things, and that's why OnlyFans was created for you guys, because you guys want to see.
That's not true, because the women be on OnlyFans.
Excuse me?
The women be on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I don't think the percent as high as a percentage as men.
They the main ones on the OnlyFans. Just like a strip club is the number one employer of women.
That's not true. Prove it.
The strip club number one employer of women. I went to the police station. I didn't know that hookers needed to have a license, but strippers got to have a license. I was at the police station. All these strippers in line get their license. I like, what?
Yeah. You have to get a license and go strip. You can't just strip. You got to make sure you're 18 or older.
Oh.
But nevertheless, Dr. Joe, got one more video. I think this might be Tuli's video. I don't know what's going on in this video. I don't even really know what it's about.
Well, let it play and so we can put all that talking.
I do know that lady right there is Tyrese's ex-wife.
I
so I hope she's not trying to get a relationship with
I said too. Should have been. Go ahead. I said that. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. This is why women come back after leaving. Let's get into it, family. Women tend to make decisions in the heat of the moment, where the thoughts are super loud and extremely hard to quiet. And we make a move, not in clarity, but all in our feelings. The reality is it's unforgiveness that has turned into real resentment. And you feel, or she feels like she doesn't feel anything for that person anymore. But really it's unforgiveness. So then we explode in bitterness. But what we don't understand and we don't realize is that bitterness and resentment are strong feelings, just in the wrong direction. And so once they leave the relationship and some time has passed and they done calm down, they start to remember the positive thing. Start thinking that, man, this probably could have worked out. And we quickly realize that unforgiveness that turned into resentment and bitterness. As the end of a relationship you never truly wanted to end. All right, y'all.
Well, hit them women.
Ain't what she told Tyree.
Well, let me tell you, I had sent another one too. Because that is.
Hey, well, hold on. Y'all comment on this one first. Comment on this one.
Comment on. First of all,
somebody want to comment on it?
Let the women. Smell still hurt. Only thing.
Yeah, she hurt. She stuck. See that she can't
I think
even.
it depends on the woman, on what she's saying. It depends on the woman. I think Richard has mentioned before that women kind of leave mentally before they leave physically. Yeah. So it's a buildup when they explode, I think. So I think what she was saying is it could be true. It depends on the woman on how well she keeps herself. It's not all the time necessarily true though.
See if we can send that one over there to Dr. Joe.
Hey, hold on. I still got more videos I got to play. Hold on.
Okay, you might already have. Okay, it's one that was already sent. Just calm down, Rat Fat.
I'm doing good.
Pigeon.
Yeah, Pigeon.
It get late. Say something later now. Say something later. All right, here go the next video that Tuli got lined up. Before I play that, Tuli, did you have a comment on this video that we just saw?
Y'all not that crowd.
Okay, let's see where you're at.
Let's throw the little hissy fit. That's how we gonna do it, Tuli.
She just proved my point about emotional, and she just proved my point.
Okay, yeah, that's the same one about go with it, even if you get shot. And then one of them right there. If you get shot, accept it. Just accept it. You shot, you dead. Accept it. Get over it. How you tell dead people to get over it? I mean,
yeah, that's what she said. Get over it.
Okay.
You get shot, you die. Just get over it. Leave it alone. It's nothing else to worry. Like what? Who is Samantha Lee? Cool.
That's Tyree. That's the girl in the video. That's Tyree.
Oh, really?
Tyree said he came home one day and the lady moved out all the stuff and everything. He said the relationship was perfectly fine.
I'm just asking a question on there. Are you cool with her? Like y'all know each other, or just like the AI thing? He said she cool people with her. I'm just making sure. I don't know how the relationship is. Is this an AI thing, or does it like yeah, me and her kick it? You know
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That doggone girl in the chat, they said that girl in that video said she was in a podcast. She listened to her friends and admitted that Tyrese took care of her and everything. She just.
That's why I say it's not every woman.
She
was acting like that.
I'm saying these women, what happened? A lot of these women don't honestly. They wind up listening to their friends. Their friends get them stuck out there. And I'm telling you who women always listen to. They always listen to the friend ain't got no man. Girl, what I would do, but like, girl, you can't do nothing anyhow. You ain't got no man. I would let a girl, you had a man, you let the man do whatever he want to you. Just stop it. Women be kidding me with that. I'm telling you, every time a woman they should get busted, it's always her friend ain't got no man. Because when her friend got a man, you know her friend gonna tell her, shut your mouth and stay out of it. Andrew said true. Yeah, go ahead. Let's say. You say you had something else?
Yeah, Tyrese actually just called me. He said that he really want to tell his side of the story really quick.
Another AI, go ahead.
About that woman.
I don't know who she became. I realized
that's her in the video. That's him and her.
I don't know who she is. I don't know who she became. I realized that this was a woman that was very simple, who I met $12 cigarettes and prided herself on being simple. And I don't care about stars, celebrities. I don't need to live and be around. I'm a simple girl. Now you want $20,000 a month for a 1-year-old. Now you've hired 3 law firms to try and knock my motherfucking head off. I did nothing to you to create that. Like, you should be able to say physical violence. I got 3 chicks pregnant on the side and love child, and I was on the road and smashing chicks on, like, what did I do that made you become that? Everybody's got problems. Everybody go through shit. But I cannot sit here right now as a man to pull out my human calculator and say, I'm divorced. And I know why. I don't know who she is.
Oh, he just wanted to share his side of the story. There you go. That's his ex-wife.
They had the signs that weren't meant for each other.
Well, Preacher. I know you can read a lot in between the lines and stuff. What's your take on that, Preacher? And I'm playing another other video next.
That's crazy.
I think from what he said was good, because most relationships will come into because of finance, the infidelity, like he said. Like if I was out smashing chicks on the road, so that wasn't the issue. If I beat, like sometimes, I hit a couple of times, but people, he said, if I beat her up, that was it. Either I don't know what happened to get here, but he would admit all relationships have problems. But then you became this $20,000 a month. You became this. You got law firms coming for money. So now what happens? She realized she got out of a situation and she has to do podcasts to kind of make herself relevant. But when you're married to a star, it's people you in a clique with. Them people don't fool around. They look at this. Once you get nasty, dirty, they spouses will tell them, listen, back on out of that. Don't get out of that. They look at all them live life where they all know like who doing what. So you move away from the people. That's when they start doing podcasts and they get, that's how they're trying to get their money back. Like telling other celebrity business and putting themselves out here and doing other ways. And they look at, hey, we keep a pretty secret life among them. Like different people. Like you never heard Jennifer Aniston tell you about Brad Pitt's sexual life. And then she did with Vince Vaughn and other people. A lot of those people don't say they learn, you keep it between them. A lot of people, they just kind of they keep their life and they run through each other the way they do. So when you get out that circle and you see them go podcasting like that, they leave alone. And she do that because they know where that's going. You're gonna start running your mouth too much. You're gonna start talking, like sit down, now she with her, now he does. Now you're getting your views from running your mouth about other people's business. Then you're trying to step up more money if you lost a lifestyle. Trying to use the kids, saying the kids get $20,000 a month. And she's talking out of the end of what she said. Reason why chicks go back, and she got here, she realized you dealing with guys who smashing other women, guys who got kids by other, because that's their life. Apparently with Tyree, from what he's saying now, apparently from now, it ain't his life. I think he put too much lip gloss on though.
Nevertheless,
way too much.
Here we go. Last clip for the night, ladies and gentlemen.
When a woman leaves a relationship, it's all fun, fine, and dandy at the beginning. It seems like she's the one who's living it up. Oh yeah, I've relinquished my energy from this man. Finally, the streets are glad to have me back. They think the grass is greener on the other side. They get a bench, look over the fence. It's dust. She's watching her single friends who don't have any commitment, and they're being influenced by all these other women. Now you say that you were lacking the fun, you were lacking the excitement out of the relationship. You decide that you're going to take a step back and go and be out there in these streets. And now they're looking at you as a sneaky link. They're looking at you as a fun time. And now here you are. It was your idea, and you've given somebody else the opportunity that you are now looking for, which you already had. When a woman leaves a relationship, it's all fun, fine, and dandy at the beginning. It seems like she's the one who's living it up. Oh yeah, I've relinquished my energy from this man. Finally free again. The streets are glad to have me back. They think the grass is greener on the other side. They get a bench, look over the fence. It's dust. She's watching her single friends who don't have any commitment, and they're being influenced by all these other women. Now you say that you were lacking the fun, you were lacking the excitement out of the relationship. You decide that you're going to take a step back and go and be out there in these streets. And now they're looking at you as a sneaky link. They're looking at you as a fun time. And now here you are. It was your idea, and you've given somebody else the opportunity that you are now looking for.
100%. That thing won't become. Everybody don't need to be your friend. Everybody not a friend. Poor Reba. Now he's saying he like Reba. Is this an AI relationship again, or do you know Reba?
The girl that was just talking.
I mean, I don't know who. I don't know who she. What does she do for a living?
Just podcast. I think she just talks.
Oh, she's podcast. I mean, she telling the truth though. A lot of times, she right. It sounds like to me she don't watch when women can be very manipulative, and they'll look like I'm girl. Oh, I'm happy you girl. When the whole time I see you fall. Everybody's just not good to keep around. I'm just being some old friends from back. It's just not good to keep around because they don't mean no intent. They're not really trying to be minded for like, hey, encourage you like, hey, make the relationship work. Make sure before you just turn it, get out of it, or you walk out of it, then somebody else get them. A lot of times women talking, they'll be right over in the bed with your man when you're gone. A lot of them sit around. I'm just telling you now, a lot of folks, you been running your mouth, all that. Them girls be like, shoot, I take a piece of man right now. No man at all. Then you be sitting there like, mother stupid. You out there, your friend. A lot of relationships have happened like that women friends have gotten them.
Because the man is so
oh yeah, because he goes and rapes her friend.
Right,
because he rapes her friend. How is the man so easy that the friend got with him? You think the man initiated it? A woman controls it. The woman controls it.
All right.
Does she not? Who controls that? The woman or the man? If sex take off, who controls that situation? The man or the woman?
So the woman determines if they have sex, and the man determines if they have a relationship.
You got it. Woman, oh, he's right. You right.
No, a woman can have sex and don't have to have a relationship either.
It doesn't matter. He still determines whether they're gonna have it or not. Right. When a man,
tell him, Joe. Go ahead and tell him. That's not necessarily so. No, that's not necessarily.
I feel like sometimes women determine if they want to be with that man.
What do you think, people? What do the people think? Let's just see if they're
What
gonna
do you
be
guys
honest.
think? We're here 50-50.
Okay, Roy Kadar said he like Reba. I'm trying to figure out if this is another one of them AI relationships. Does Reba text you and tell you you're cute when you smile? Is Reba always available anytime you want to talk?
Wow.
I'm just making sure, are these AI relationships? What relationship are they?
Because I knew we were right.
Y'all, what people are y'all gonna say? Who determined the relationship? Love Doctor just quoted Kevin Samuel. See, that what they did.
It don't matter. Was he right or wrong? Do you agree or do you?
Look at that. Andrew, I'm with you, Rob.
It don't matter.
Yeah, women. Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Own ideas. Don't believe that stuff, man. Listen, that man don't control. Let me tell you something. The woman controls it all the way around. Do not believe that. They control all the way around. Women are going to be moved by power and money. That's what moves a woman.
So what do you say to the women that have sex with all the broke dudes?
Well, that's all because of the fact that she likes the facts of dominate. She likes the fact that she gets to dominate.
What about the women that are like, is this old woman you're talking about that like power and money, or
a lot of women do. A lot of women do. A lot of women, the women that don't, they get them is because they like the fact of being in charge. They like he has to look to them and he needs them.
All of us do.
A man with money, a man with power, one thing the woman knows, he does not need her. They're a dime a dozen. They know it. A man with money and power, they know. I mean, at the end of the day, what you gonna do? Listen, I come from the streets. You know what I'm saying?
What do people mean that? Everybody talking about they come from who? What street you lived on?
But didn't you?
I can't live on no street. That's a different living on the street.
Everybody your skin color came from the same neighborhood you came from.
They did not. No, they did not.
I done been to your neighborhood.
But you ain't came up the way I can. You ain't been through my neighborhood. Them tell
I've been all up through there, McAfee and everything.
You could not handle it. No, you ain't come. That ain't where you don't understand it.
I seen the path where you to walk down school.
No, listen, I'm telling you now, it's a different. You don't realize. Listen, when you have money and you have position, women throw themselves at you. They'll do almost anything for them. You got money, you got possession. That's just the truth. That's just how it is. So when you look at a woman, Like, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You get this all the time, you know what I'm saying? As far as a woman approach you, a woman attract, do that. So they realize it's nothing really, you know, they know another woman come and outdo them, and they out the way. Another woman come look like I'm more humble, I'm more submissive, I'm more willing. And he's like, okay, all right, now here we go. So she'll push herself to that end and be in that position. But see, she get a man that makes less than she know for him. For a lot of men, that's impressive. A woman made more money than you and able to do me. You're like, wow, that's sexy. It is for a man. He look at it, and a woman realize I can do things for him versus typically a man does for a woman. She look at I can do for him. So now she can look at I more or less can take and create him. That gives her that little function of power over him. And authority. Look at she's just sitting there smiling. I'm telling you, a lot of women do it. They want why get that bro Joe to think about it. He needs some.
Truly listen to man.
Listen, let me tell you something. This is it. When you make money, I'm honest with you. Now that you don't need no woman. That's not a problem. I'm just, a woman is really not a problem. When you make money and you got position, a woman is not your problem.
Why, preacher?
And a woman know that it's just not because they gonna come to you anyway. Money and power, they ain't stupid.
What about the emotional part and the love part and the caring
I would
part?
tell you this. This all I tell you.
A woman just
It's the same woman.
A woman can love anything. A woman can love a picture. She can love a shoe. She can love a sock. I'm not about, honestly. A woman when a man loves a woman, listen, like when a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. See, they don't have nothing like that. No song for no woman like that. Because a woman, listen, a woman can love a cat. She can love a dog. She can love a shoe. She can love a sock. She can love a pocketbook. Women are just like they just love anything. They can love. They can find a dead eye in the grass and love it.
Preacher, what?
I'm just being honest. Women can love anything.
Okay, let me say.
Love a dress.
You just said it's a okay. You know what? You know why we love a dress? Because we it's the emotion that we get from how that dress fits and how we look in it. It's the emotion that it brings up. It makes us feel good. It makes us happy. That's why women can love to shop because it's that retail therapy. It's how you everything a woman loves. It has something to do with an emotion that it charges. Okay,
it makes her feel good.
No, I'm just saying sick.
You just said she'll fall in love with a dead bird. You know why? Because she feels like it's an emotion.
I'm saying, but see, that's why we had to get y'all fits. A man, he can like. I like the fish.
So what about men? What do men? Since we only look for whatever, we
you don't even fish that much.
Men tell what men love. Men love to fart. Men love to laugh. Men love to relax. Men love to have sex. Men love.
Men love to eat.
Men love to have a good time. Huh? Men love to eat.
Good time.
That's it. Women
so you guys
good.
don't love like you guys don't feel that
not no cat, no dog, not no shirt. I don't love no shirt, no shirt.
Yeah, it ain't like you would buy him no toolbox. Like, oh, this toolbox, I'm so emotionless.
It's my whole
to this
life.
tape measure.
I love it. Well, I love it too. Men don't do stuff like that.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You like one of them girls be buying t-shirts and socks for Valentine's Day gift.
What's wrong with you?
No, yeah, I'm trying to go buy a man some matching panties.
Yeah.
I love these panties. I got you a pair. Be like, I love you not to do that. we'll love y'all not to do that. What men love? Men love for women not to get on their nerves.
Respect.
Men love for women.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Find out what it means to me. I didn't know that what she was spelling back then.
I didn't know that what she was spelling.
But then she was talking about she won't just give it. She told me she just want just a little bit of it. And then the women, see, they don't know what they want. Back then, all they want was a little bit. All they have, how much respect they have for just a little bit. Now you done took the whole darn kaboom. You done took the man's respect.
How they do it, Dr. Joe?
It's a lot.
Respect it right away. Can't even stop
These
at
are
a stop
great.
sign.
This is a great topic to expand
is.
on because
It
it's a
is.
lot.
Yeah, we need to get on this one. Really, we need to
won't be expanding on it tonight.
Now we gonna, but y'all know we're gonna start. We're gonna have this. We're gonna call it Guns Blazing. That means everybody come out.
No, we non-violence. I won't know with the word gun in it. The government ain't
Look at that. He's emotional too.
You emotional right now. You don't even know it.
Y'all naming
That's
something.
your
We ain't naming nothing about no guns.
And then what we can do, listen, next week, if Yahuwah Terry and the creek don't ride, we come back with some facts.
Okay.
How about that? And come on, she said, okay, I'm gonna come on the show. Y'all have this discussion. All right, we ain't gonna do nothing. I got a lot to say. Okay, we're gonna see. Well, I thought that thing said I got some toys. I said, not on
This topic is controversial.
It is. So what we'll look to do there, and we'll look to do that. We'll call that segment "Guns A Blazing." That means you got to come out with your facts. Let's come up with your facts. That's all. Come out with your facts. But no, that helps because it gives us an opportunity to see what are the other person's perspectives, and that's something that helps us to kind of bridge the gaps. Because believe it or not, people make objections about you, make what is I'm looking for, kind of come up with their own. I guess their own concepts about you based off of certain things, what are things that they've gone through, seen happen, or similarities, what they might pick up, and they come up with their own conclusion. So when we do have the discussion, it gives us an opportunity to be able to see the other person's perspective. And what do they see from us or other people, or what are they seeing? They kind of help either to solidify or we get a change. That's the whole thing. That's the name of the game. Solidify or change. That's the name of the game. That's another saying for you too. Listen, we appreciate y'all every week. You beautiful people for letting us come in your homes. Most of all, come in your hearts and your mind and share this time with you. We always hope that we left you with something challenging, more in depth to think and consider, and most of all, for you to be a better you. Listen, anybody else you do you mind, you tell them you always mind. Every Thursday night right here on Two Mics and My Mind. Yeah. We love you. Hey, we love you. And our name is Carla Hobb. To the love, Dr. Resident Joe. Take us home.
Yeah. Dr. Joe, you want to do a quick repeat?
You shut up, tell somebody to go. How you gonna bust out? Yeah, you done did this how many times? You don't know what you're doing? I love you. I tell what men love. I love for you to get it right.
What cue we missed? What cue we missed?
Don't worry about it. We'll love for you to know what cue you missed. Go ahead.
Okay. There is no history without Black history.
Are you serious? That is so racist. Are you serious? Are you serious?
And people need to acknowledge it. So it's that month.
Oh,
so just recognize it that there's
Did
no
she just say that
history
for
without
real?
Black
You
history.
can't condemn it. You can't condemn it.
Oh my goodness. Did she just say that?
That's a good one, Dr. Joe. Preacher man,
right.
what you got for us, sir?
I already told y'all, man. What are you talking about?
Okay.
He said 3.
You really was going with that at the beginning of the show?
I
thought you'd be creative enough to think of something else.
No, you just don't have it. Tell us what you got and I'll get another. Let me hear you say something, and let's see if you say something noteworthy. I'll give you another one. Come on.
Tell you what.
That's what I said. You don't
what
have
I'm about to say is either true or it's false. And that is, you can't go wrong if you always stay right.
Oh my goodness. What I tell you to do is you can write the rhymes if you see the times. You think on that one. That was terrible, man. I don't know what you thought about it. It messed me up. Listen, I tell you what you do. Accept it. Whatever it is, just accept it. If you get shot down or mowed down by a truck, the trailer, just accept it.
Just take it.
Take it. Just take it. That's what it is. Oh, I know this ain't gonna be no good. Go ahead. When I seen that scarf tonight, all I thought about slavery.
Why?
Yes. It don't matter. I mean, you walk with a pure heart too, then you.
Yeah.
You look down, you say, "Oh, my dress in this scarf." It's like the Incredible Hulk throwed up in little parts of your scarf.
Two, don't spend all that time laughing. Spend some of that time thinking on something to say now.
Oh man, he cut you down, man. I love that.
Okay, I got mine.
Somebody said, "Love Dr. Joe that tequila."
And when y'all ready, laugh last.
Last.
Say it again.
Laugh last. Think about it. Again, I'm over y'all head. Laugh last. You know, people say
that last laugh has last.
Get the last laugh.
Laugh last.
He that laughs last just got the joke.
Laugh last. That's all. Just make sure you laugh last.
So please,
actually, it ain't laugh last. It's the last dance.
Yeah.
Ain't last the person that last dance. So let's dance.
This is the last dance.
Let's dance. The last dance. When that y'all song coming up? Let's dance. The last dance tonight.
Okay, I got
two of y'all can't sing.
Yeah, that's my jam right now.
Now he was bad, preacher.
Listen, what did that tell you about? Listen, you know what that tell you about Lady 601? That's her slave number. That's what number she would come out of slavery, 601. Then the other one here, Chelsea, she was 600. She was 6,900 in the 23rd person to come out of slavery. And her kids,
all that's
the waistline of her little fat child. What if you have to make a left? Oh my God.
Oh, tomorrow he talking about Wayno. He just catching up on his right side, right, left.
Yeah, thank you.
Tune in next week and we'll talk about it.
Let me say.
Okay,
here we go. Stowball got caught.
Yeah.
All right, that was serious. Go ahead.
You support because you know I got these papers. Okay. Freedom Rider paper. I got papers. Okay, so marriage is a best journey traveled as a team.
I like that one.
Oh, marriage is a what?
Marriage is a best journey traveled as a team. See,
I like preacher.
Okay, next week I'm gonna do ABC 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna take my list down to pre-K. I'm in college right now, and I'm sorry. I keep getting stuck at
you gotta go.
No.
I'm gonna come pre-K next week, y'all willing.
Now, Black and Bush, look at Black and Bush, what he said.
What?
Try again.
Pre-K. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. I'll be here.
Next week, have your questions, have your comments ready about this woman and
please, I never see you talking to him. You tell him not this. Married, what you tell him? He gonna travel the road, you gotta get married. Do not marry that. Look at she got that from Gail and thank you.
Andrick is hilarious. That's funny.
Stop it, Andrick. We're gonna see you soon. Stop it.
Exactly.
Y'all can't be threatening his life either. That's the honest man.
If your plate has one little piece of chicken, you already know what.
All right, well, it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all know Doodle Man got to go, y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Y'all, see y'all. Yeah,
We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and 2 Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. 2 mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Radio, turned pulled up on the radio. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind.
All right, thank y'all for sticking and staying. We are happy so much. If you do something better, I'll do something better. Guess what? We'll be better together.
And she'll have something better to say than what she said this week. That junk was off the chain, just toe up.
Pre-K coming soon.
Congratulations.